Ever wish you had a superpower to manage all your thoughts, tasks, and ideas? What if I told you Microsoft OneNote can help you build your very own second brain? With some creativity and the useful power method, you will transform chaos into clarity. Ready to supercharge your productivity? Let's get started. First, let's talk about the magic behind a second brain. Imagine you have a digital command center where every idea, task, and piece of information has its place, easy to find and always available to you. That's what the para method is all about. Okay, para P stand for projects. Yeah, your active goals like planning a trip, launching a new product. Yeah, all the projects that are doing, you can put it under this category. The next one is areas. Areas are your current or ongoing responsibilities from your roles and responsibilities at work, like marketing, HR, and even a section, an area that you are interested in, like health, okay, or wealth, all right, investment. These are all under areas. Resources are the place where you keep the things that you want to have reference to, like a graphic design, you want to collect all different types of design, things that are related to your productivity, or if you like gardening, organic gardening, you can keep it all in here, right? Number four is archive. This is the resting place for completed or inactive projects or areas or resources that you no longer have interested, right? So you can put it right under here. So here's how you can set up your second brain in OneNote. So open a new notebook. Like here, I already opened this called work demo to show to you how you can set it up. First thing, you need to set up these four sections. Projects. Yeah, just click new section. You can create that. So you have projects, area, resource, archive. Now, I put 01, 02, 03 so that it can go by this para sequence easily, right? If not, then you'll sort according to your ABC and so on. Now, here are the extra that I created. I'll tell you why later on. Okay, so in the project area, this is where you put in all the projects. Okay, anything that you have projects here, you can set up all the information related to this particular project. Yeah, even you want to write it, you can do that, or you can use the template inside here. Can just go in here. They got lots of template that you can use. Yeah, over here you can look at business. These are standard template that is already available. Now you want to learn how to make templates on your own. Okay, go watch this video that I created earlier. Now next one is the areas. Areas are your responsibility, things that you do. Okay, you put in here, right? Everything area is here. If you have like you want to improve on your health, okay, you can put it right over here. Then resources is the things that you want to refer to. So you want to have refer to like recipe or OneNote tutorial or whatever, right? So you can put it right over here. Then archive. Now archive is the things that you no longer need. Under here, I have like all the things up there, right? If the old projects, then I can move it right over here. Yeah. Now you just want to move, it's very simple. You just click here, you see, I can just move it and I can drop it over here. Right? So project Kanban is, let's say I want to archive it, no longer useful, then I just pack it right over here. Same thing. Now, these are three extra sections that I put in. Okay, one is if I plan your to do, right? Over here, then you can put it right over here. What do you want to do? Yeah, for the week and so on. Meetings, because if you have a lot of meetings, I would rather put all the meetings right over here with the dates, okay, and what's the meeting. It's easy for me to find. Yeah. Then inbox is whatever things that I don't know which category, but I need to quickly take a note. I'll add a page right in the inbox. Now later on, at the end of the day or a week, then I will reorganize everything into this para area. So this is how it works out for me. So how to use para effectively? Now, for the fun part, using Para to unleash your genius. First thing, capture everything. With OneNote mobile apps, you're always ready to save an idea or snap of pictures or information right on your fingertips. Put everything in this inbox, right? Just create this if you don't know which category. Unless it's a meeting straightforward, you can create over here. You not throw everything into your inbox, right? Then after that, if you know how to tag it, right? So just go to your home tab and then let's say for example, this area content I want to tag. There's a tag right over here. So you can choose important question to do, ideas, right? Books to read and so on. Right? You can even customize your own tag. So if you want to learn more about tag, just leave a comment right below, then I'll create a separate video on that. So this will greatly help you to find your tag, especially when you come here to search for your tag. Okay. Next, sort like a pro or every week do a tune up. Take maybe 5-10 minutes, go through your inbox or meetings or to-dos. Yeah. And sort out, right? If you think that this should go, para should go to resource area, then move that to resource area just by dragging and drop. Okay. So resource, right? So para is in here. You can even sort it if you want. You see? Now if you wrongly pull it, you just put it right back here. Put it right back here so you don't have to worry about sorting it or dragging it wrongly. If you do that, you will organize everything and you don't have to worry you forget something, right? If you diligently record down all the information that you go through and you can search easily through your OneNote. And there you have it. Your second brain is up and running. With the Para method and Microsoft OneNote, you're not just managing information, you're mastering it. Ready to feel unstoppable? Hit the like button, subscribe for more tips, and start building your second brain today. Let's make productivity a breeze.